Let me just quickly check my Instagram. Wow, look at that. Wow. Let me go to Facebook. Wow. 2 hours later. Are you having problem balancing your use of technology? We cannot deny that technology is now part of our lives, our daily activities. Today, I'm going to talk about how to focus on your digital well-being. Your digital well-being or your digital wellness is the relationship between you and technology and the effect it's having on your life. When you look at how you interact with technology, is it taking over some important things in your life? I am going to share with you 8 tips on how to focus on your digital well-being. Number 1, take a look at your digital habit. What is your habit like? Do you go on Instagram, then go on Facebook, or you just can't drop your phone? We are all kind of addicted to our phones in a way, but if it's beginning to have a negative impact on your well-being, or it's kind of overriding some important things, you need to focus on your habit. Number 2, monitor your digital ability. The most important thing about using technology is for you to gain value from it. So you need to monitor the amount of time you spend on a particular site, maybe Facebook, maybe Instagram, and what exactly were you looking for? What is the purpose of you going on that site? Let's say you're just browsing around to do something. What do you get back from doing those things? You need to focus on your activities. Every time you pick up your phone, you need to be sure what exactly you're looking for. Why do you need your phone at that particular time? Number 3, set boundaries. There is a way that you can time some apps on your phone, and then once you reach that limit, it automatically shuts you off. Like, you just need to set boundaries to it. Okay, every day, because I have a Facebook account, I'm going to be on Facebook for 10-20 minutes or an hour. Okay, I have Instagram because I have a business on Instagram. I'm doing digital business, or I'm going to spend so time to check on my client or only respond when I get a message. Set boundaries. Don't just be everywhere. And it's not a problem to be everywhere with the digital world, but the important thing is, are you wasting away important things that you're supposed to be doing while you are on the internet doing what you don't even need? Number 4, bedtime curfew. I just started using that recently. You just set it up on your phone in a way, and when it is time that you set, let's say you want to set your time to say, oh, I want to go to bed at 11. Like, there's this digital well-being and parental control on Samsung, if you can see that. So what happens is you can set, and even aside that, it tells you how much time you spent on, on each app, how many minutes you've spent. You can set it to say, oh, I want to go to bed at 10, and then I wake up at 8 or wake up at 7, whatever. And then what happens is, when it is that time, it kind of shut down the phone in a way, not really shut it off completely. So if you get a notification, you're not going to hear any sound. Because some of us, when we're sleeping and then we hear ta ta ta, we quickly turn and pick it up. And then while you pick it up just to read the text message, you start scrolling. Oh, you start looking at things. And that's not really healthy, because we all need to sleep. Though we have to work hard to achieve whatever goals we have, but we still need to sleep to make sure that every time we wake up, our brain is ready to go. So you can set a bedtime curfew, and that will make you to have, good life during the day and also have a good sleep at night. Number 5, gadget-free meal time. What does that mean? Like, have a way that you dine and wine with people and then put your phone aside. Let's say you are in college or you're studying away from home. You have other roommates or flatmates or whatever. Look for a way to introduce to them, because if you are away from your, nuclear family, your parents and your siblings, then you're going to spend about 9 months with these people that are your roommates. So they are your family at a particular time. If anything happened to you, they will get to know first, because before your mom and dad even get to know about it. So create a way to interact with real people. I don't mean that people on the internet are not real, but physically people you can touch, and then have dinner maybe once a day. Do kind of eating together, or decide, because you're student, to have that gathering on Saturday or something, and you stay away from your phone. You eat, you chat, you laugh, and do other things. So have meal, like if you're in your family, like there should be one meal like dinner that you can eat together every day. And with that, you'll be able to stay away from your phone. And that as well give you your personal time. It's just self-care to focus more on you, and as well as people around you. Just to know how they are feeling, just to know, to interact with them more, and they interact with you as well. Number 6, focus mode. What you can do with this is, there are some apps on our phone that they give notification. Like if you don't really need WhatsApp in a way, you can kind of mute the notification. You don't hear any sound if any message comes in until you go in there to see, oh, I have a message. Like if you don't use Snapchat, like, some people will say, oh, don't say Snapchat. I know I don't have Snapchat, but I'm just saying in general, you'll be able to pick which one kind of applies to you, so you don't get distracted. Imagine if you have Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, WhatsApp, all different things, and they're going. You go on Instagram, just to check a message, you're there for 30 minutes, and a message popping from Facebook, you go in there to check it, and you're scrolling around for another 30 minutes. You're just wasting away time that you don't have. So if you're not getting any value in return for spending your time on the internet, why are you there? Number 7, prioritize real-time relationships. Real-time relationship, like I said before, some of us, our relationship now is only digital. I know, because we are in a digital age, but you still need real relationship with people. Go for coffee, go for dinner, go out to the cinema together. It's not just, oh, I FaceTime my friend, or I FaceTime. If people live in another country, of course, you need more planning to kind of meet up with them in person. But if people are so close to you and they matter to you, like that word, they matter to you, you want them to be part of your life. Like, do real relationship, like in-person relationship, not just over the phone. And with the relationship, when it comes to love, like let's say you have your husband across the ocean, we always have a way of, reaching to them. We should see every relationship as important. I'm not saying which one is more. Now, I'm not putting any relationship on a scale, but every relationship should be important. Of course, maybe you see somebody as important to you, they don't see you as you're important. That's a different case, because that means you're in a wrong relationship. I mean friendship now, because any relationship is a two-way. You give, they give. So if you're the one that see them, I really love this person, I want to spend that time with them. If they don't see you as, they want to spend time with you, there's nothing you can do about that. But you need to encourage the habit of, having real people relationship. I know I'm saying real people. I don't mean people on the internet are not real. It's just to connect with people on a physical level. You can easily read people when you're looking at their face. When you're texting somebody, you can sometimes you overthink what they have said. Maybe they're even joking, but because the way of the way you read it, someone says something in a way, you receive it in a different way. It just make the relationship a bit, not very smooth. But if you're looking at somebody in the face and they are talking to themselves, I am so happy today. You know what happened to me today? You can easily read, and if you say, oh, I'm so sad, I just don't know. You can easily read them, but you can easily read people's emotions through the text message. Like you cannot completely read their emotions. So, having this real-time relationship, we kind of make that relationship to be rooted more, because you are expressing your feelings, they are expressing their feelings, and that's just how life should be like. We should be there for one another. Number 8, social media. Like I talk about Instagram, Facebook. I know I'm a bit addicted in a way. I remember sometimes my husband will say, put this down. Sometimes I'll be on my phone, I'll be on the laptop at the same time. My husband will say, choose one. Like, I know he's trying to, to look after me. But sometimes because I do this, I spend more time online as well. But it is quite important to know that social media is good, especially with the COVID-19 lockdown. We're able to reach out to our loved ones, through WhatsApp or FaceTime, whatever, through the internet. But that kind of take away the real time, gathering. People are so, like, let me not say people, myself inclusive, we are so used to having events online. And that real connection with people, it's kind of fading away. And can you imagine you're missing somebody you really want to see your face, and all you can see is this? And you're so used to that. It could be depressing. Social media could depress us. Like if you spend too much time on it, if you go in there to feed yourself with things you don't even really need, like some of us, we get in a state where we see somebody else's lifestyle, we kind of can't have a good sleep anymore because we are looking at that person and we think, oh, nothing good is happening in our lives. We have to be very careful. That is why when you go into a room, I would say like Facebook is a room. When you go into a room, like Instagram is a room, why are you there? What do you want to take out from there? So anytime you want to use the technology, that is what should be in our mind. Like, what do I want to get from going to this place? Why do I want to do this? Because social media now is making that real-time relationship to be far apart, because we think, oh, I called her yesterday. Oh, I'm so busy. I called her last week. I don't really need to see her. It could be depressing. So that's it on how to focus on your well-being. And if you have any tips that you want to add for us, just put it down in the comment section. And can I just say, every overuse of something, when you overuse a particular thing, that will always be a problem. That will always be a problem. When you're supposed to be doing your assignments as a college student, when you're supposed to be preparing for your exam, and you spend a lot of time, even talking to the people that you love on the phone, it kind of take away the quality time that you're supposed to use to focus on something else that is more important. I'm not saying your family is more important, but for every stage of our life, things should be in order of priority. Oh, I'm writing my final year exam. I have to focus to read. I cannot travel to go and see my mom at this stage. I cannot talk on the phone with my sister for 2 hours, maybe chat with her for 15 minutes so I can focus on my exam. Of course, your sister is more important than your exam, but at that moment, that's what you're focusing on. So that's your priority at that stage. Spending too much time on social media kind of disorganize things for us, and we just have to be very careful so we don't overfeed ourselves with jargons, I'll say. Every message you see on social media is for somebody. Maybe not for even single person. It might not be for you. Listen, when you watch somebody, when you watch this video, pay attention to the one that applies to you. If it doesn't apply to you, drop it there. Don't overload yourself with too much information. Our well-being needs to be intact. Our mental health needs to be stable for us to be good at anything. When we overfeed ourselves, even if you overwork, you work Monday to Friday, they ask you to come in to do overtime. Saturday, Sunday, you go in. You get exhausted. When you spend too much time on your phone, you don't get to sleep properly. You get exhausted. You break down. It's not you that will now, you will not even have any way of, touching your phone because you're so exhausted. You're just dead living. So we just have to kind of focus more on our well-being, and apart from the wellness of, the nutrition, taking care of ourselves, the digital aspect, because it's part of, we can't shy away from it now because just here in our faces. So if you have gained a value from this video, just give it a like so I'll be able to reach out to more people. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and click on the notification bell so you'll be notified when I post new videos. Till I come your way again, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye.